Hello and welcome to the Voice of TOD. I'm Tom, and in this video we're going to take a look at the brand new Battlefield 2042 official reveal trailer. This has just dropped about an hour ago at this point, I think. Now, I've definitely fallen out of love with Call of Duty, and we haven't had a good Battlefield, in my opinion, since Battlefield 4, which was a launch game for the Xbox One and PS4, so it's been quite a while. Battlefield 4 was always great fun. I had an absolute blast with it. I played a lot of the multiplayer. It felt so tight, so accessible. Really loved it. Hardline didn't do much for me, and Battlefield 5, I think I played about 10 minutes and turned it off. Battlefield 1, again, I'm a sci-fi guy. I have very little interest in a World War I or World War II game. If the gameplay isn't good enough to sustain my enjoyment, and quite frankly, if there isn't a campaign, I'm not going to just jump into a game for multiplayer, then it just doesn't work for me. So I don't know if this will be for me. I haven't watched the trailer yet. This is a first time viewing for me as well. So let's see. But 2042, I'm interested. We'll see. Let's give it a go. This might blow my ears off. We'll see. Game engine footage. Mountains with a golf ball. Parachutes are back. Looks good. I like the colours. The cliffs look good. The snow. Whoa, that was cool. Pull your chute, dude. Pull your chute. Pull your chute. It's a wingsuit. That's cool. It looks, that cityscape looked beautiful. Robo-Dog, we've got tanks. Sounds pretty good, there is a lot of distortion. You're dead, son. It's not super futuristic. Alright, there's like Robo-Dogs and stuff. But it's not lasers, it's, ballistic weapons and stuff, projectiles. It's very cinematic. I mean, clearly this is the reveal trailer. I'm not getting a campaign feel from this. It feels much more like multiplayer. Yeah, I'm taking the dog tag. That's crazy. I like that. Ice caps with hovercrafts. Yes! Okay. Nice. We're going to space. Looks like we're going to space as well. It has an action movie vibe. I mean, if this is a campaign, it looks full on. I do like the colours that they use, the neon, and they've always had that orange flash, certainly with Battlefield 3 and 4. Wow, this is crazy. This is definitely multiplayer though. This just screams multiplayer. Yeah, you'd run. You wouldn't just stand there, you'd run. Ridiculous. I'm sure people have done that with a mongoose in Halo. Taken out a banshee or something. So we know we've got vehicles. We know we've got tight cityscapes, big, vast, open areas with the ice caps and things as well. We're getting a good range of different landscapes and stuff. You shit me. That's in Top Gun Maverick. If that isn't in Top Gun Maverick, I'd be amazed. has a futuristic edge, but it isn't over the top, which is quite nice. It's you know, truly leaning into that modern-esque sci-fi. Near future is probably the term. Yeah, you've got your different class types there as well. And weather destruction, because why wouldn't there be weather destruction? That's insane. Civilian vehicles as well. Nice. It looks full on. It looks absolutely ridiculous. We're going very Just Cause here. Just Cause 4. Wingsuit and Hurricane. Yeah, great idea. Hit by a car or something. Battlefield 2042. Gameplay revealed June 13th, so Sunday, very close, a couple of days away. I guess that's it. Yeah. Okay, that looked ridiculous. Clearly, what does this say here? Game engine footage, visual quality depends on your hardware, obviously. Reference to a particular make, model, manufacturer and or version of weapon, gear or vehicle is for historical accuracy only and does not indicate any sponsorship or endorsement, any trademark owner. So that doesn't actually tell us what we saw. It looks very much like an over-the-top cinematic multiplayer. A multiplayer, I mean, you play Battlefield for a multiplayer, right? That's the reason you get it. This looks fun. Let's have a look at these landscapes. So this is all, according to this, it's all? Maybe not all then, maybe some of it. I'm skeptical. This bit says in-engine footage. I don't think the rest did. But this looks really good. The weather, the snow, the sort of moss and the greenery on the mountains pops on the screen. The explosion looks good. It looks good. Where's the? I mean the closer stuff, the close encounters, the cargo crates are great for that. You always need those closer, smaller spaces, certainly for smaller multiplayer modes. But this is going to be like 144 people or something. Just absolutely ridiculous. This, see, it doesn't say in-engine or engine footage now. Game engine footage. This is what makes me think it's multiplayer. Taking the dog tag. You never really did that in single player. But, like I say, Battlefield is a multiplayer game. It's all about the big, open landscapes. Ridiculous, almost realistic combat and weapon, bullet drop and all that kind of stuff. One of my favourite things about Battlefield 4 was the amount of customization you had with your weapons. This looks insane. Just this whole landscape, So it's a tracked vehicle, but I wonder if, other vehicles, maybe aren't hovercraft, aren't tracked, the ice would manipulate their movement, so you just have virtually no control. I think this looks crazy. I love this. I absolutely love this. Look how beautiful that looks. The colours just pop. For a reveal trailer, I mean, alright, you had to wait an hour for it, but if you were watching it live. Got the sand as well. This, oh, no. Sand and skyscrapers. This just makes me think of Spec Ops The Line now. If you ever played Spec Ops The Line, it's one of my favourite games. That's set in a rundown Dubai. Military shooter. Wonderful game. Now I'm just thinking about that. I should be thinking about Battlefield, shouldn't I? But this looks great. The colours look amazing. Slightly skeptical because that's just how I am. I mean, this whole sequence with the fighter jet and then ejecting, popping a rocket. It all looks pretty good. And then the hurricane comes in at the end. Destruction. Destruction was always a big thing in Battlefield as well. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty crazy. We'll have to see. I'm interested. We haven't had a Battlefield for a while. Pushing it further into the future, or near future, but it piques my interest a little bit. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing more on Sunday. I think that's when the E3 conference is, I believe. And that's Sunday. So we're going to be getting more news on this, on all kinds of other things as well. Keep an eye out on the channel for more reactions and some live streams for the upcoming conferences. It all starts, or E3, all starts on Saturday, I think. The first one I plan to cover is Microsoft and Bethesda. I've got a few things I need to do this weekend, but we'll be around for that. We will be here on the Voice of TOD live for a first ever live reaction of a games conference. Come and join me if you want to. I'd love to see you there. But thank you very much for checking this out. Let me know how you guys feel about this insanity of a trailer. Does it pique your interest? Do you feel that it's time for another Battlefield? And is it nice to be moving away from the World War I, World War II aesthetic for another little dip in the near future? But let me know in the comments. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.